Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on a back to basics different topic. So I'm not going to do envelope stuffing today. What I'm going to do is kind of show you how I am going to revamp my expenses. So let me explain. So I was in a finance class, and they talked about something called need versus want. And I'm going to tell you, like, light bulbs just went off, and listening to the different people talk about their needs and their wants in regards to finance. I was like, wow, there's a way that there is a possible way that I might be able to bring some of my expenses down. Now, I know I talked about last week or week before, whenever it was, about how I just got blessed and that my expenses, my rent has I have been blessed with rental assistance. However, that rental assistance is not going to last forever. It's just until the end of my lease. So I still have rent I'm going to have to be responsible for paying eventually. So until that, we're keeping that in mind and keeping that in line, I still want to come down on expenses so I can have more in savings. So anyway, so what I did was I'm going to put this to the side, but I created a free printable for everyone that I am going to show you here, and it's free. If it's not in the description box below, the actual link to it directly, I will put it in my Facebook group, which is also in the description box below, where you can print it from there, because sometimes I know how to upload things and sometimes I don't. I'm not that tech savvy. So anyway, so I did this needs and want, and what I got to thinking is that my need, or your need, or a need is something that you can't live without, and a want is something you can live without. Like, that's basically the bottom line and what I took from what I learned. Now, again, you guys know I'm not a finance professional, so you can always go to a professional and get, the correct information and all that works for you. This is what I'm showing you is going to work for me. So, again, so a need is something, I can't live without. I can't live without oxygen, food, water. I need shelter. I need clothing. Those are things that I need to have. Now, I can't walk around with no clothes on, or I'll end up in jail for indecent exposure. So I need clothes. And I don't want to live in the streets, because that means my actual life itself may not be that long. You know what I mean? Because I need shelter. It's very cold outside. I don't know if you guys know, but in New Jersey right now, it's freezing. So these are things that I actually need to have. Now, my want, on the other hand, is what we're going to work on today, because I got to thinking, if your want is everything else other than your need, how can I, utilize that in my finance? So I got to thinking in here, as you guys see, my envelope system, I got to thinking about my budget. I'm going to move this out the way. And instead of me rewriting this, I'm just going to stick this here. Thankfully, I still have it on Post-it. But I would normally just take my pencil and just, write here all my things. But here I realize these are some of my needs. My needs are my expenses and some of the bills that I have. And some of these bills that are needed, like rent and groceries, those are things I need. I don't have a choice, and I can't really change it. But however, I can bring some of these over, which I found today, as a want, meaning I can live without it. And part of it is one of my utility. One of my utility bills is $167. Guess what it is? Cable. You guys, if you know me, I don't even watch TV like that. I don't. There are a couple shows that I like to watch, but I'm not really a TV person. So, but I'm paying $167 a month, let me put it like that, for cable, for something I don't even like watch all the time. Believe it or not, that television set watches me more than I watch it, and that's the truth anyhow. So I got to thinking when I was in this class and listening to, what they're showing us, and, different options, and with me having a conversation in the last video that I uploaded for a viewer request, and giving her options on how to pay down her debt and, free up some extra money by getting different services that she might qualify for. I got to thinking, how can I do the same thing with me after, listening to the difference between need and want in this class that I took yesterday, or that I took the other day. So I was like, oh. So a couple of ladies were talking about this plus, on the television. I'm still researching a lot of it, but I'm finding that I can get rid of cable and just keep the internet. Now, this is the triple bundle. This is telephone, which I don't even have the telephone hooked up. I didn't even know I had it. I'll be honest. It was telephone, and I noticed it when the thing popped up with somebody calling. I was like, why does it keep doing that? And I remember at my mom's house, it did it at her house. And then I realized, oh my God, I have a telephone. And the guy did tell me that, and I forgot. So I have telephone, internet, and cable. My number one reason for getting it is for internet, because I do YouTube videos. I need a lot of internet, strong internet to upload my videos, and it doesn't take 100 million years to do so. That's the number one reason why I got it. And it was not too, my expenses was not, it made more sense, as they tell you, to just get all three for this price. So that's what I did, because I just moved here. I was thinking straight. I was just trying to, find a place and all that. So if $167 is out of this $200 a month in expenses, what does that tell you? I need to figure something out. So researching my options on how I can, first of all, find out how much does internet cost by itself. Internet cost by itself, I was told it was $80 a month for the one I wanted, because of how high I need it. So it's $80 a month for internet. I was taught by the ladies at this, when they were discussing about this plus thing, like like HBO Plus or BET Plus, like this thing that plus, I didn't know what it was. So they were explaining to me how they got rid of cable. I haven't had cable in a long time, and they have these little boxes that they pay very little for, and they're able to get whatever channels that they want, that they like, and they pay a fraction of the cost. So my thing is, now it's time to research my options. So this is where I'm at right now, researching my options. Get rid of cable. So I want to get rid of cable and figure out, what I can do in this place, just to still watch the 3 shows that I do watch when I feel like it. And that's the thing. I'm not like one of those people that, oh my God, it's Wednesday and such is coming on. No, I got the DVR, and that thing records it, and I watch it when I feel like it. So from what the ladies were explaining to me about this plus thing and some other little box they were telling me about, you guys, I really don't have a clue, but I'm going to find out. But I still wanted to walk you through this and put it out there to make your brain maybe think of some other things for yourself. But to just figure out what I needed to do in regards to bringing this down. If I can get this, just taking this down to $80, I saved already. And that's one less thing here that I can. I don't have any control over my car payment, but I do have control over my car insurance. So my number one thing I want to do, and number 2, is car insurance. My car insurance is really cheap. It really is. My car insurance is cheap, and my renter's insurance is very cheap. My renter's insurance is like $12 a month, I think, or something like that. $100 and something a year. So it's really cheap, but if I can bring it down, if I can save $1, I want to save my bucks. I have been groceries. I'm going to keep my groceries where they are, because that includes groceries and gas. And I've been doing very good with gas and very good with groceries. So I don't need to change this budget. It actually works for me. I know people are like, how are you living off of $50 a month when $10 a month in groceries? Because I've been very blessed. That's how. So until I need to rearrange this and bring it up, this is going to stay the same. So the only 2 focuses that I want to do, these to change into a want to bring down my need cost wise is to do some research on how I can do get rid of cable and find an alternative. So my alternative right now is to figure out what I can put in its place in regards to cable. If you guys have any ideas, put them in the comment sections below, because I would love to know what you guys are looking into. But I just wanted to share this with you all because it's important that we understand what we need and what we want and how we can live without one or the other to even cut some of the costs, because sometimes we will hold on to things like a credit card or something. We don't need a credit card. We want that credit card. We never need it. If we don't, that credit card is not going to kill us, and it's not going to take away our oxygen if we don't have it. It's good to have once you get yourself together and you feel like you have it for credit wise. That's different if you're trying to build credit or whatever. Okay, fine. But if you don't need it, get rid of it. I guess I only have one credit card. That's it. I only have one. It's the first credit card I had in 20 years. Yeah, for 20 years, I didn't have any credit cards at all. I just did not like them because I got in so much trouble with them in my early 20s in college that I got out of that debt finally, and I said I'll never go back. So for 20 years, I didn't have a credit card. I got a credit card, 2 years ago, and I've had that one credit card all that time, and I still have it. So I didn't get rid of it, but it's still there. But those are options that you might be able to bring down your debt. And I'm sure there are other um, different ways that you can turn your need into a want so that you can bring down your expenses. So I hope that helped you some. I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and helping you out financially in regards to what you need for your everyday life and your expenses. So I hope you like it. If you do, please give me that big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, subscription is free. All you have to do is click that red button, and we are all part of the same family. Yay for me. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.